Hi everyone, if you're thinking of a business to start as a beginner baker or you're a baker that bakes from home and you're thinking of a side hustle, something you can start aside baking, I highly recommend yogurt parfait. You can do this from the comfort of your home. You do not need a physical shop to actually do this business. And I tell you, you're going to be in your house and you're cashing out big time. So a lot of persons have sent a DM requesting for Zobo classes and yogurt classes. So I'm going to start with yogurt. So if you're thinking of starting a yogurt business, I need you to watch this video from the beginning till the end. Do not miss any parts because every part holds something that you really need. So don't skip any part. Don't forward the video. Don't just say I'll watch it later. Watch the video now. And if you have any questions, please send a DM or you can comment below and I'll be on the comment section responding to all the questions. So let's get business. So on this video, I'm going to be showing you the difference between this and this. That is if there's any difference at all. So I've heard people say they are scared of using this particular one. They've never used it and they don't want to go ahead and waste 3,000 naira buying this. Some persons are used to using unsweetened Greek yogurt. On this particular video, I'll be shooting for this and this at the same time, different bowls. So at the end of the video, we'll see if there's any difference when you use this yoghurment or when you use unsweetened Greek yogurt. So let's get on to it. Yay! So before starting your yogurt business, you should understand that the first thing you should look out for is the brand of milk you're using. Not just the brand, also you should understand that you're using a full cream milk. You don't just go to a supermarket or you go to the market and just buy any milk. You must ask your supplier or ask the person you're getting your milk from, Madam, which milk is this one? What is it? Is it a full cream milk or is it an instant milk? There are different types of milk out there. So you don't waste your money buying the milk. At the end of the day, you did everything right, but the yogurt came out terrible. I don't want that for you. So on this video, I use Lactorich full cream milk. I think Lactorich is Lactorich. I've tried other brands. I've tried Dano. So that's Dano. And Dano, if you're getting Dano, you should get full cream. Any milk you're getting, loyal milk, you should be full cream. And you're not going to buy a sachet milk in the market. You're buying the measurement milk because I think it's cheaper. And since you're doing it for a business, that is what you need. That's where you make your money, get your profits. So on this particular video, I did, because I'm making this for my family, it's not for customers, just for the sake of this tutorial, not for sales. So I did 4 cups of powdered milk and 4 cups of room temperature water. So everything I use on this video is going to be on my description below. So you can screenshot when you want to, when you want to produce your own yogurt. So on this particular video, I did, like I explained in the beginning, I've never used yoghurment. I've seen people use it. I've heard reviews, but I said, okay, let me do it for you, my people. So you see, when you want to start your own yogurt business, you know what to go for. So on these different bowls, we're going to be comparing the difference between the yoghurment and unsweetened Greek yogurt. So we're going to start. I mixed 4 cups of water to our 4 cups of powdered milk. Then I added 4 cups of boiling water. The water you're adding, it should be boiling water. You understand? Don't forget to please mix your yoghurment very well. You don't just add it directly on your unsweetened on your milk. You have to mix until it dissolves. This is going to take maybe 3-4 minutes. Just keep stirring until it dissolves. So when it has dissolved, you transfer it to your milk mixture and just stir and stir and stir. After adding it, please, because of lumps, that's why we normally filter it. So don't say, I'm in a hurry, I can't do this. You want a very smooth texture for your yogurt. You want your customers to keep coming back, so you have to be patient while producing your yogurt. So after doing all of this, covered it. Did I explain the part I added boiled water? Okay. You understand that there was boiled water before adding our culture. So the white bowl is for, since I've never used it, I was very scared. I had to do the white bowl for the yoghurt, then the other bowl. Of course, it's even the same measurement I used. I just had to give it a shot. Like anyhow it gets. I know people learn from mistake. You understand? And I want every one of you here to watch it so you know the one to go for. So you're going to be leaving this for 12 hours. I kept this in my oven. You can keep this anywhere in your house, in your cupboard, anywhere. So now this was the next day because I made my yogurt in the evening the previous day. So this is the next day. Let's see what you see. I highly loved the outcome of the yoghurt. It was so smooth. It was thick. And you can actually get your Greek yogurt from this. Honestly, you don't even need to filter. Unless you want your yogurt to be very thick, then you can go ahead and sieve out some water from it. Now this is what I got from the unsweetened Greek yogurt. It didn't come out as smooth as the yoghurt. So I'm going to be adding date syrup. You can add sugar, you can add honey. Well, this is for my family, so I'm adding date syrup to it because I'm trying to reduce our sugar intake. Well, of course, if you're doing this for sales, you're using sugar to sweeten it. Yeah, unless you know your customer is diabetic. There's some special customers you have and they'll tell you, I don't do sugar, I don't do this, and you see the date syrup change the color from white to brown because it's from my family. So I can do whatever I want. So I tasted it. Say, oh, not bad. So now let's work on the one we use yoghurt as our starter. I highly recommend you using yoghurt compared to unsweetened yogurts as your culture. The way it came out, totally different, thick. I don't even need to do all of this. I don't need to filter out the whip. I just wanted to have a thicker, finishing. And this was what we got at the end of the day. I've already eaten from this before I remember to record. So the remaining one, I added sweeteners to it, artificial sweetener, which is highly recommended if you are diabetic and you love sweet things. You can take this in very little quantity. Highly recommended if you don't do sugar. I'm going to transfer to my containers. At this point my battery was very low, so I had to stop recording. Transfer to your container, and I kept it in my freezer. A lot of persons have asked if they can preserve their yogurt in the freezer if it goes bad when you keep in the freezer. You can keep your yogurt in your freezer. If you don't have a fridge, you can, yes, keep it in your freezer. So now let's make granola. If you want to start a parfait business, you can learn how to make granola for the comfort of your home. You don't need an oven. I tell people you do not need an oven. You don't say, hey, but how am I going to bake the granola? What I'm doing here, you can substitute date syrup for honey. That's what I didn't have honey. I had my date syrup, so I had to use my date syrup, cinnamon, coconut oil or any vegetable oil, little quantity. I'm going to write the recipe below. Just add and put it in a very low heat. Just keep stirring so it doesn't burn. When I was done, I added my coconut to it. You can also add apples if you have shredded apple. I didn't have any. This is for my home. I added my minced fruits and more coconuts, and that was it. I just stayed not even more than 10 minutes. It was ready. Transferred to my airtight container, and that was it, my darling. This was very nice. I took from it for my Greek yogurt. And this you need to try. You need to actually try this. So thanks for watching. Do have a wonderful day. And if you have any question, please do well to drop it on the comment section. I will respond immediately I see it. Thanks for watching once again. Have a wonderful day. Like, comment, and share for your friends to see. Bye.